Have you ever thought so much that you ended up even more confused? You try to solve a problem. You reason. You analyze. You reanalyze. You weigh pros and cons, consult everything, compare everything. But in the end, instead of clarity, comes tiredness, comes doubt, and sometimes even anxiety, as if your head turned into a prison. The Madman and the Rational, Chesterton's Provocation. G.K. Chesterton, the English writer many call the master of paradox, said something that disarms us. The madman is not the man who has lost his reason. The madman is the man who has lost everything except his reason. Yes, you heard right. Insanity, according to him, isn't a lack of logic. It's an excess of logic, without limits. It's thought that spins inside its own head, never touching the ground of reality. The prisoner of one's own mind. You know someone like this. Perhaps it's even you. You overanalyze people's intentions. You doubt even your own decisions. You find it hard to trust because everything can be manipulated. You question feelings so much that you forget to feel them. This kind of rationality is an invisible cage. It seems like wisdom, but it hides a deep fear of trusting, of acting, of living. Where does the Bible fit into all this? The Bible says in Proverbs 3, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding." It's as if it's saying, reason is important, but not sufficient. You need something greater than your own head. Look at Jesus. He used parables, metaphors, everyday images. He didn't appeal to complex rationalizations, but he touched the heart directly, with simple truths. Chesterton tells the case of a man who believed everyone was persecuting him. The doctors said, "This is a delusion," but the man had logical proofs. If someone denies me, it's because they're pretending. If someone agrees with me, it's because they were bought. If they ignore me, it's part of the plan. If they confront me, it's part of the plan. Do you see? The logic was perfect, but disconnected from reality. That's what he calls madness, a mind closed in on itself. Faith as an opening to the real world. Faith is not the opposite of reason. Faith is the bridge between reason and life. When you pray, you break free from the illusion that everything depends on you. When you love, you accept taking risks that logic would never approve. When you forgive, you let go of rational justice in favor of something greater. That's why faith liberates, and extreme rationalism imprisons. What to do with your restless mind? Maybe you're tired, not of thinking, but of thinking alone, of living inside your own head, as if it was possible to solve life only with ideas. Chesterton would say, "Use reason like a sword, but not like a cage." Or as the Bible says, "Be transformed by the renewing of your mind, to test and approve what God's will is, His good, pleasing, and perfect will." Romans 12. You don't have to choose between faith and reason. But you do have to choose between living imprisoned in your thoughts, or opening your mind to something greater. Perhaps what's holding you back today isn't a lack of logic, but an excess of it, without faith, without affection, without the courage to trust. If this made sense to you, subscribe to the channel and comment below. Have you ever felt trapped inside your own mind? How did you get out of it?